welcome back. Namaskar, this is Dr. Munjal Thakar. A very happy Navratri to all of you. And today is a very special day where I complete 24 years of practice into Ahmedabad, and I thank all of you who have been a part of this journey, a journey of lots of success, a journey of lots of failures, and a journey of lots of learning. It has been an exciting journey and it continues to be so. In these last 24 years, there have been some most difficult lessons that I have learned from my practice, from my patients, from my students. And one of the very important learning lessons that I have been recently able to learn well enough, I will share. The lesson of deep listening. Deep listening as a homeopath, as a physician, and as a human being. Most of the time, we do listening from our own frame of references without getting into the frame of reference of the other person. When I refer to deep listening, I refer to listening beyond the verbal communication and the non-verbal communication that is happening between the patient, between the other human being and you. And the only way this deep listening can happen is when there is inner quietude. एक अंदर की शांति बहुत जरूरी है कि आप सुन सके जो सामने की व्यक्ति आपको डायरेक्टली नहीं कह रही है। ये अंदर की शांति तब हो सकती है जब आपके खुद के फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस को आप छोड़ सको, आपके खुद के इमोशन, आपके खुद की जो बायस है सामने वाले व्यक्ति के लिए, उनको आप छोड़ के उसमें से बाहर निकल के वो सामने वाली व्यक्ति के फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस में आप जा सकते हो, तभी हो सकता है। तो इन सालों में मैंने एक फिजिशियन की तरह, एक होम्योपैथ की तरह, एक फिजिशियन की तरह 4 प्रकार के पेशेंट्स, 4 प्रकार के व्यक्तियों के बारे में आपसे बात करना चाहता हूँ, जिनमें डीप लिसनिंग बहुत जरूरी है। सो द फर्स्ट काइंड ऑफ patient, and unfortunately this kind of patients or this kind of people are on the rise, is the one who is seeking help from you and not wanting to trust you. Now this is a very interesting combination. It is in fact a very conflicting combination. How can you not trust somebody whom you are seeking help from? If you do that, then you are into a deep problematic situation. These kind of people who seek help from you and do not trust you normally are extremely anxious and fearful deep within themselves. ये डर उनका आप पर विश्वास नहीं रखने देता है। आप जो भी एडवाइस करोगे, आप जो भी सुझाव दोगे, वो सुझावों को बहुत सारे सवाल खड़े करेंगे। गूगल रेफर करेंगे, and most often they will trust the Google more than you. How to deal with these patients? The best way of dealing with these patients, I have found, is to open your heart and tell them that I am here to see that you get better. And with the best of my knowledge and information and experience, these are your options which I feel will put you on the path to health. The more you try to convince these patients, the more mistrust they gather. Over the period of last 24 years, convincing them very strongly, very affirmatively doesn't work. They will keep jumping from one doctor to another and from one Google website to another Google website. You as a physician are not a problem. It is their deep fear and their deep early experiences of life that have created this kind of a complex situation. The best, as I suggested, is to open yourself and tell them with all your heart, and then leave it to them what they wish to do. This is the best solution as yet that I have found. By and large, they are very difficult to reach out to. The other very anxious patient who will keep calling you many times, but they will sincerely seek help, but they will need recurrent assurance. With these patients, with these people, the best way is again to be open, to be calm, and to give them assurance. Most of the time it works. And as your treatment gets them better, this need to keep looking for assurance from you also subsides. The third kind of patients are exactly the opposite ones. They are the ones who will come and glorify you, put you as God. They will do everything to please you, including bad mouthing another colleague or even another colleague from the other stream of medicine. And it is very tempting to get into this flattery. Be careful to keep yourself out of this, because deep within them, they feel that if I glorify, if I praise this doctor enough, then he will give me enough attention and he will give me a special status. Remember, we are humans. The only thing that should please us is the patient getting better. And certainly exclude yourself from getting into the bad mouthing of another colleague, even if he or she is from the another stream of medicine. Because such individuals, to gain some special favors, will not hesitate to even badmouth you in front of another colleague of yours. And this is not a good idea at all. The best way is to remain in that equilibrium, understand that you have your shortcomings and you have your strengths, and keep continuing in the same equanimity without getting very flattered about it. The last category of patients whom I will want to, or people, are the ones who come in and will not even want to sit, will want to take your suggestions on the go. These especially would be your family members and your friends. They look for quick solutions for a deep problem of theirs. Let me give you an example of this, which happens very frequently. Is one of my relatives who suffers from hypertension, who suffers from huge obesity and lifestyle problems, many other lifestyle problems. But he will want to expect an answer from you how he can lose his weight. He has done everything under the sun, and he will not want to sit and do a detailed consultation about it. And he will be happy, smiling, looking for a tip. These patients, these people, you need to understand that the question that is asked is not in the right sincerity, it is not at the right time, it is not in the right manner. It is best to politely not engage in these questions and move away and not waste your energy and time on these. The best way I do is that to smile them away, especially when they meet me in a gathering or in a party, or when they are just asking me these questions when they are just walking out or they are accompanying somebody else. So, very important that one sees through the conversation कि ये सवाल कहाँ से आ रहा है, ये सवाल में कितनी सिंसियरिटी है उसका जवाब मिलाने के लिए, और किस समय पूछा गया है आपको, किस मैनर में पूछा गया है. These things are soft skills, very important as a human being, as a practitioner. It will help you create a lot of harmony around you. So this is one of the deepest learning and the most difficult lessons that I have learned in my last 24 years. With this, I again would like to thank all of you, my students, my patients, the whole of this beautiful city of Ahmedabad, to have accepted me, to have supported me in the most difficult times, and of course everyone beyond the boundaries of this city who have supported me and helped me grow as a physician, as an individual. So thank you and a happy Navratri to all of you. See you soon.